Hey guys, welcome back to our Factorio series as we're working on the Lazy Bastard achievement. Now, as you guys can see, we are still at 105. I haven't done anything to jeopardize that. However, we are currently working on our fuel handling research and a few other things, and we need to get this green research down here soon. But our base started off over here, and I actually deleted all that and moved it over here so it would be more convenient, and realized I didn't have no pipe, so I actually had to rebuild the power plant temporary to produce pipe so I could actually come back over here. Quite annoying. So I learned that the hard way. But what we did was I set up a very basic area right here for production using two chests here, wooden chests, and I've been just manually filling these chests up. So I am producing some belts, and I may be able to also do my research. The problem is right now we're struggling with electricity as we're starting to upgrade to electrical miners, and we've got our production area here going. And this side was originally basically iron, and this side was going to be copper, but I realized that the copper up here is on top, so it should be over here, and then the iron should be here. But I was going to try to avoid using an underground belt, but I had to do that anyway because of where the coal came in across the top. So this was kind of planned out how I wanted to do this, because I wanted to bring coal from here up, supply the power plants, come here. So this whole area here where this belt line is here, this is probably going to all be power plants right in here. And that's what I want to do. I've made this area designated for my power plants, and we'll have to build a bigger power plant facility in the future. But we are producing, we'll look at our map view here. But I did put one radar in, but you can see we have some miners up here. And if you scroll down over here, we have some other miners here. These aren't really producing, so our base ain't running at full production, but we are going to get there. Now let's run back down here to where we're actually producing our stuff right now. And this is really kind of our basic manufacturing. So I got what the design I've come up with, and this is what I like here, is I'm using this design right here on my belts. This is one of the reasons I play with this style. For those of you who don't know, a lot of people want to split the belts and stuff like that. I don't like splitting belts. I like using solid belts down the middle, coal, and then you can tie two side by side like this. But the reason is, see how these goat factories fit in here perfect? It's just a nice squeeze. They all fit here, balance. You know, inserter in the middle, and feed over and tie. This is why I do it like this, because this works good and everything kind of goes together. So this is the style I like. Now, the thing about this is right now I'm producing miners here. But the thing is, if you actually look at this here, let's clear this out, right? Miners require iron plates, gears, and electric circuits, okay? An assembly machine requires iron plates, gears, electric circuits. And then assembly machine 2 requires iron plates, gears, electric circuits, plus an assembly machine, which is easy to do, right? But for the most part, and even, a radar, iron plates, gears, electric circuits. How about an inserter? Iron plates, gears, electric circuits, long arm, iron plates, and gears. So the thing about Factorio is a lot of the basic stuff that you're going to craft in this game all requires the same crafting. And that's the reality of the matter. So you can actually craft a lot of stuff easily using just 4 assembly machines. And right now we've been working on these mining drills so we can get more. But right now we're having power outages, as you guys can see here. So let's click our power pole here. This shows the power grid, and you can see the mining drills are really pulling the most power. And we actually need more miners. So the current power system we have is not going to cut it. So what we have to do is we got to upgrade our power grid. So I'm going to just tap in right here, and let's just expand this and just do a really simple design here. This way we can get our power up nice and quick. And I want to delete this chest, and we'll just feed just like that. And this should all go together really easy here. Just nice quick design. And what we're going to do is I need to build steam engines. We've got to get some type of power going here. And I need a long-term power solution. I don't need something that's just going to really be, oh, this is short-term. But no, we have to have a long-term power solution. So as you can see, gears, pipes. We'll come over here. Let's see, where's our pipe at? There's our pipe. So we got our pipes now. Now we'll just put our gears down here. So there will be gears. And we'll just kind of get everything going here. So this should all work out. And this will produce our basically what we need now, which is more steam engines. So we actually have the steam engine production and stuff like that. Now, as far as how many I want to produce, I don't want to produce too many, so actually let's just do 2 stacks here. So we'll just set it up as 2 stacks for now. So we have our steam engines. Next thing is we need our boilers. And the boilers are right here, which is pipes and stone furnaces, which that's relatively easy to do. Problem is we don't have the pipes. So let's just drop this down right here. I'm just going to come right here off the same one And I could steal from this one here. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to do it like this. This ain't going to really be a pretty design, but it will basically get the job done. We will put a bowler there. We will add our basically our furnaces right here. And I'm going to have to redo this. I'll tell you guys that now. But right now, when you ain't got power, yeah, I don't think, being, really all that great is like the best way to do things, in my opinion. Beauty is one thing, but power outage, not so good. Let's not deal with power outage right now. Too early for that kind of stuff. So we'll get some boilers going here, and I do need stone furnaces. So the stone, I have a little stone there, so we'll put that in there. But for example, we have our main thing is we have our stone mine here, which is mainly just feeding into a chest. So I want to change that a little bit. Let's just add some actual miners here, and I have a feeling we just used up all of our chests, so we're gonna have to go make more chests. So let's see, where can we drop a chest in to make one? So what can we make? Can we make a iron? Yes, we can do that. We'll just make a few iron chests there while we run our telephone poles. And I've been just kind of at it here, just trying to get around this base and get everything going, just so it's all smooth and stuff like that. And that worked out good right there. So we got 6 chests now. We'll just drop this chest right here. That way our miner can actually do some mining for us, and we can get all this stuff going. So let's come over here, since these bowlers are still being manufactured here. We're going to probably want to have at least, actually, oh, there we go. We actually do have some bowlers. Do we have any steam engines? Oh, hey, we got 4 steam engines also. So, and I do believe we need pipe production. Do we need pipe production? Yes, we do need pipe production. And I have no assembly machines. So we'll come back over here, we'll switch this up, and we'll grab ourselves a few assembly machines. And I've been at this, guys, probably for about an hour now, getting this all going here. And I'm actually really happy about how everything's working out. It's just time-consuming getting everything where it needs to be. That's what's driving me insane right now. So, okay, there's what we want right there. We want that assembly machine. Ah, snap. Where did I do with that thing? Did I click off of it? Yes. There we are. So, assembly machine, we'll do a place. We'll click, and there we go. So now we have the pipes. So let's get up here and get our power fixed, because that's where it's always about power, in my opinion. Anytime you have any type of problem on Factorio, it's always power related problem. So not very very common issues typically. So actually I want to put that there, and let's move that down one and delete that out of there. Yeah, there we go. Trying to make this look just a little bit better. We need to trying to clean some of this up here. We just probably created a blackout further up, but oh well, that can go there. And we'll get that out of here. All right, there we go. Power plants look a little nicer, and our power performance is doing good. So this will work out good for now. And I can just drop this in here, and we can add 2 more bowlers here, which will work good for the time being anyway. And we'll just actually add some more right in here. So this will get us up and running as far as what needs to happen. Okay. But yeah, guys, I've been working here for a while, and I was wanting to kind of bring you guys a little bit up to where we're at now, because whenever you start having power problems, and I don't want to get too far into the game footage here of what we're doing, but a lot of this is just really basic general gameplay. And we got 6 more assembly machines now. We got some more steam engines. Let's grab that pipe. Let's hit up. Do I have bowlers? No, the bowlers go with the pipe, so that's fine. All right, so let's grab these steam engines I just got. So I got 5 more steam engines here. That's nice. We just kind of add these steam engines here, in here, and this is going to get our power and everything up running really good. And I'm just going to kind of maybe push the steam engines out this way some, and that should help things. Right now, I do need to work more on these electric miners, which is what I was working on a few minutes ago, and I switched everything. So we'll switch this here back. We'll go back to our miners. We'll grab those assembly machines. I do have a few miners on me, which I was making not too long ago. So we're going to actually try to add these miners in right here, and just try to kind of really expand our mining operation. I'm thinking about retiring all these old miners, because they're just not really up to par as far as what we're doing right now, and just a little dated, because we're getting our base here really, truly getting our base up and running. So you start getting your base up and running, that's one thing. So I'm going to have to. I have done some research here, and I've gotten lights and stuff. So I'm gonna have to probably start building lights here, because trying to play in the dark, I'm just kind of, when it gets dark like this, I kind of more or less just set in the dark and just kind of let the game idle a little bit, just give myself a chance to kind of see what's going, let things kind of build up and resources and stuff. And normally that's how some of my buddies and people I know who play Factorio a lot, they do. They just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go AFK for a bit. I don't have my night vision, I don't have anything like that right now, so it's like no big deal. Just let things go. I do need to put let's do this here. So we got some underground pipe. Actually, no, I want to change. That's not what I want to do. Is not going to work. I already see that. Actually, maybe I can do this. This will work. Yes, this will work. We can do this. We'll do this. I would like to actually add, so I have some underground pipe, but that won't work because it requires iron plates. So we'll just switch it up and do this for right now, because I do want to have, I think I'll just let that actually build like it's going for now. That'll be fine for me. Actually, let's see, current, we'll do that, and that'll feed in, and we'll steal a bunch of that, and we'll just drop it in there, because I need to get some of that actual, what happened to that? Just, oh, there we go. So I want some of this underground pipe here, because this is going to help me up here, because I have to have this right here. So as far as, let's go underground here, let's go 1, 2, 3, and then bam. Actually, I'll just do it right there. We'll stop right there. This way I can get a couple more, I can at least get a few more bowlers in here, and yeah, we can definitely drop those in right there. I don't know how that's going to work just due to the fact of this, but I'm thinking maybe if I come in like that right there. Yeah, I could do it that way. I'm hoping. Hopefully we don't have no issues doing it that way. So drop our power poles, remove that out of there. There we go. That looks a little better, right? And we'll come up here and we'll just try to line it all so it matches up nice. Gotta get those steam engines built. So we got 4 more steam engines, so that'll improve our power. So there we have it. Really basic powers up and running there. So we got, look at our performance now. We got tons of performance. Let's check and see how much power are we producing right now. As far as power goes, oh yeah, our miners are doing great. We're getting, we got almost 2.8 milliwatts, and we're using 1.8 milliwatts. So that'll hold us over for now. I'm going to have to get a big mega power plant going. I don't even know where I'm going to put something like that. This actually, look right here. Look further up. If I go up right into this area here, I can put a big power plant in here. This whole area just filled up one big power plant versus this little tiny thing I got going here. And I could probably run that straight up this way and then branch it, run up through here, and then kind of branch it off. I'm not sure how that's going to work because my coal's down here. I don't think I have any more coal on the map up that way, which I don't. So that's going to be an issue unless I go nuclear in later game. But I don't really want to go nuclear, do any nuclear power on this match. I would rather just keep it all standard because I'm wanting to try to get to the end game fast. But I have a feeling trying to get to where we want to go is not going to be an easy task. It's going to be a long road ahead, especially trying to get to end game without our robots and stuff like that. And especially when everything in the game has to be done through assembly machines. So definitely going to be a very interesting build. So definitely interesting by far. So everything looks like it's coming along nice. So we are going to need some stone right there, as that factory just ran out. All these little miners, like I told you guys a minute ago, they have pretty much met the end of their life. They're running out. So I need to build actually some more furnaces for myself. So I'm thinking I need to actually, what I need to do versus what I'm doing here right now is I probably need to actually do like a dedicated furnace machine right here, where I can actually just produce dedicated furnaces. And that would actually probably be a smart thing to do, because I'm going to need a lot. I need a lot of furnaces. And if I did do, well, actually I'll just do infinite, that way the whole box will fill up. Oh well. And this could come, I think this stuff is at the end of its life also, so let's try to get some of this, trying to get some of this stuff so it's a little bit more up to date. I think would be probably a good definitely good investments. So let's see, what can we get here? So we have one, let's put another miner right here. I would like to drop a 2 chest here. That'll be good. We'll drop that in there. And now we just need one assembly machine right here towards the front. This will give me a good, just pretty much just a simple, no, I do not want that. Crap, I messed up. Now that's better. So I just want a machine like that in the front, and I can actually just drop in coal right there. Too bad I can't block that. And we'll just put coal in there, and that'll make our blocks and stuff like that, so we'll have them later on. I'll just add what I picked up just now right back in there. So now we have just some real basic production right there, so that'll be good there for as far as our stone goes. So all right, let's move up through here on this line. And oh, as you guys can see, look how I put those extra miners in. It just filled that belt up nice. See how I got a nice solid belt now? That's good. Same applies here to where we added in our copper. We added that copper, and it's building up on this line. So got a nice solid copper line now. Our output here is working great, so that's another good thing. And I'm very happy with how this stuff's all coming out here. So we're still making those engines there, but I need to get, the thing is, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do here, because I need to get myself a really nice, full-blown, dedicated production area. That way everything is being produced, you know, it's all got its own, everything's got its own dedicated production. This setup right here, I might just copy this here, and I think I will. I think I'll do that right now, just due to the fact that I would like to actually get a nice, good setup or something going on right here, because that would actually help out a lot, just improving this here. And as far as doing this goes, I mean, basically all I did was this right here. I'll show you guys. Do it just like that. This sticks out, spin that around, and now I just go bam, bam, whoops, bam. I have to actually get closer. And we'll stick that right down here. Okay. So that right there is more or less what I actually did earlier, which this here will actually, I could just up my production right here real quick. Just doing that right there, that will just double my production. So really simple way to double your production real fast. I'm not sure what I want to be producing right now, to be honest with you guys, because I'm still in that stage like, okay, what am I doing next? So I'm just kind of right now trying to get miners up, trying to get light production up and move forward. I think what I want to get going here is I need to get belt production set up, and I'll probably start working on that here in a few minutes, because what we have going on here is we do have our belts right here. And I need to get going on these green potions to do, which requires inserters and transport belts. So I think that's what I want to do. I want to do transport belts and inserters. And that'll give me my green research. But I also need to build a nice research base somewhere, because right now all my research is just right up here, which is just this really, just basic red research, which is, you know, all it is just a gear and a copper plate. So copper plate and gear make, you know, red research. So I need to get myself a nice red research base going, probably about 10 assembly machines or more. So that there just told me what I need to do. I need to build more assembly machines. I've only got 6 now. I think what I want to do is I want to produce about 100 of these guys. And then I'm going to upgrade everything to blue assembly machines because they're faster. And we're going to just do our assembly machine production. And we want to get a lot more these guys going. We want more belts, and then we're going to start producing green and red research, and maybe I'll invite you guys back into the game after that. But as far as where we're at now, this is just as far as where my basic setup goes, and it all started small. I'll tell you guys this. I set this up so at the top right here I did like 1, 2, and then I came down through here, and I didn't have none of the inserters. Keep that in mind. These were just all these were stone furnaces. Okay, and I put my belts in and spaced it and kind of started working my belts, and was trying to make belts as I go, and was trying to get things up, and I was still running back and forth there for a bit until finally I got everything going here. And basically I was just running like 4 furnaces, then I got 8, and I added like 4 over here and 4 here, and just, you know, just add, you know, don't say, oh, I have to have all this stuff, do it all at once. No, just slowly add it in, work your way up, build it up. And then, like, just like I did right here, I had this simple basic setup here. Now I just doubled my production, so now I have 2 assembly machines doing the same thing. As you can see right here, just the stone furnaces here where we have doubled our production. If you can see, we don't have enough iron plate. I'm seeing that right now, just watching these machines here try to keep up. We're not producing enough iron plate. We got the iron ore, we got the coal. We're just not producing the iron plates fast enough. These furnaces just aren't producing quick enough. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually expand our production area. So we're going to have to really grow this production. This is one stone production. I can make these up to 20 long in my experience, but we're going to have to get a really big production area going. And I think what I need to do is just build resources before I really try to start going for mega production. I can probably set up, I probably need at least 100 stone furnaces producing iron plates at minimum. And the same could be said about copper. I need probably at least 100 of those. I need to also get steel plate production going. I do think I can make steel at this point. Did I get my steel production complete? I think I did. Did I do steel? And the answer is yes, we have steel processing. I have not actually even started steel processing, which is, that's kind of honestly, guys, it's actually kind of sad based on where we're really at. So, that's just another one of those things that I am going to have to work on. But I think I could do that right now. Just go ahead and add in a little steel processing, because we do need to have steel, being produced for certain things. So as far as steel processing goes, we'll just do this. Keep it simple. Don't make it anything fancy. We'll just drop a couple in here, and now we'll have at least some steel processing. I will have to actually put coal in there manually, so let's just grab a little coal. But we'll do that now. I have at least, some steel, and, some steel's better than no steel. As far as I'm concerned, but I really don't have a major need for steel right now. There's a few things I can build that require steel. Main thing I need to get working on is my electrical poles. So I do have some, telephone poles, stuff like that. I need to get my power poles and stuff going, which requires steel. And I also need to get more advanced furnaces and a few other things going, and probably need to actually build more labs because I only have one lab right now, and one lab is that's just not going to cut it. I need a minimum of 9 labs to actually have any decent type of research whatsoever in this game, unless I want to be here until next Christmas. So we will be trying to get that going, and we are out right here of iron plates. Let's add more, so that'll work there. Geez, guys, this is getting intense. Lazy bastard. Yeah, right. This is more than intense. A lot of running around, a lot of... Yeah, I don't buy the whole lazy part. Yeah, it's kind of like, one small favor. I remember that as a quest from years ago. It's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? It's like you do one little favor and it goes to another favor and another and another and another. And it's just, it's like the longest freaking quest in the game that I was playing. And, for those of you guys who know me, I don't mention other games on my channels, just because I don't want to infringe trademarks and copyrights and all that good stuff. So I try to keep everything separate and, try not to promote other games when I'm playing one. So that's just me. But anyways, everything here looks like it's going good. We got our base going. Factories are up and running. We got some of our assembly machines, as you guys can see. Oh my God, look at that. Over 50 furnaces just right there. Just, sitting there and stuff. We've already made 50 furnaces there relatively quick. So everything's starting to go fast, but our iron here is not going to be able to keep the supply and the demand. I do need to get a nice green chip production area. I think I might do that right here. Come straight down through here with boom, 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 boom. And I could probably actually do that right now. Actually, it doesn't, green chips do not take a whole lot. And, getting a simple main bus going as far as green chips go, that would be good, because I could actually pull relatively fair amount of green chips off here, and that would actually keep my stuff running relatively good, because I'd have a good supply of green chips. So I think I will do that. I really will. We'll do that right now. So the way I want to do this, I want to supply 2 sides of a belt. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. I want to do 2 belts here. I don't know how this is going to work, as far as this is probably actually I do not think this is going to work, just for the record, because the way I'm doing this here. So let's see. Yeah, this is like a really, really bad idea, I think. Okay, actually that might work there, so we'll do it that way. So this here will be our main bus. Please tell me I'm not... Yep, I just did. Crap. Okay, well, you know what? We're standing right here. Let's see if we can make some telephone poles. I don't know if I have wood on me. Do I have wood? No, I don't have no wood. Crap. We're going to have to go make wood. This sucks. Sucks. Alright, so let's grab this here. Well, that don't even have power, so that... Oh, I don't want to do that. Actually, we'll just do this here. We'll grab this little copper plate. We'll come over here, and we'll just do this real fast. So, we'll take the copper plate. We'll stick it in there, and that'll give us... No, don't do that. Alright, so everything I'm going to produce there is going to more or less get stuck out of the machine. I thought we almost had this video down, but I guess not. So now we're getting ready to start a whole new adventure, and that is trying to actually get telephone pole production. So this is why I decided to go ahead a minute ago, as you guys noticed, and I actually did create some steel plates, and I did that for this very reason. I want to go ahead and try to get some medium-sized power poles and stuff up and running. We've got to get that green research set up first, though. However, I'm going to have to delete some of this stuff. Let's put that wood right in here where I just crafted that, and that'll give us what we want right there. Okay, there we go. And I would put that wood right there. Actually, wait, did I have that wood? I had wood on me already, I bet. Figures. Okay, so there we go. Now we have what we want here. I just didn't have it crafted into power poles. So, all right, so what we're going to do here as far as this goes, we'll just go like this. So I want to go bam, crap, bam, bam, bam. We'll do that, and then bam, 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 bam. And there you guys have it. So now we have a simple green chip production, and if I actually laid this stuff all out correctly, all my green chips should be going onto the opposite side of the belt over here. And sure enough, the one thing I did forget is the fact that I have to have iron plates. So let's get our iron plates put in here now. That shouldn't be too awful hard, just have to map them over here. So when you start trying to do stuff on a video like this and you don't really think, and you're just kind of rushing it, you get these little mishaps like what we're experiencing here. So that's just normally how this stuff goes. So all right, so what we got to have here is I need to do a simple, what I want is I need an underground belt like so. That's going to run midways, split, come across. Then we're going to repeat it right here, which will feed it over, under, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is when you start really making your base a mess, in my opinion, because you start putting stuff and doing things like, okay, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this anyway just because I need this or something, and then it's just everything starts getting messed up from that point forward, and it's like, oh my god, why did I do that? And yeah, so there you go, there you have it. So yeah, there you have it. Yeah, it's like a story of my life. So this right here is more or less what we're wanting right now. We're wanting to get those green, that main bus set up there for green chips. So we got 4 lines coming off here now, green chips. I'm probably going to redo this here because I don't really like how this is kind of like running from here over and then up. I don't really like doing belts and stuff underground like this because this just states, okay, this is just not being built right. But we are putting all the belts and stuff on here accordingly, but I'm still, as you guys can see, we just don't have the iron plates to actually really be supplying this. So this all might get ripped out of here. I actually might rip all of this out of here because, I mean, I really don't have nowhere to build whatsoever in this base area. But we kind of come down here and look down here. This all down here is relatively open. There's a big open area here. So that might be a more ideal building place. I'm afraid... What I'm actually nervous about is these aliens, because I did leave the aliens on, but I put them on peaceful mode, but I'm actually afraid that they might expand into my base. I can see it now. Okay, we got expanding aliens inside of a non-hostile game on peace mode, and they're going to be like right in our way, and it's just going to cause problems. So that's kind of what's a little bit nerve-wracking to me at this point. Because of our starting area size and stuff, I should have probably set the aliens to none. So we might have problems with aliens, but it seems like every game I play, I'm dealing with aliens. So it wouldn't surprise me if I have to deal with them in a very high-stress game anyway. But might actually want to consider making gun turrets, even though it is peace mode. But still, it's like, do I really want to take the time to do that? I do need them for my research after all. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, YouTube.